Salgadoola,
Salgadoola,
Menchkaboola,
Menchkaboola,
Hakuna
Matata, Hakuna Matata, hi-ho, hi-ho.
Mickey and Minnie and Donald and Huey,
Pluto and Goofy and Dewey and Louie, Epcot and Toontown and Flubber, that's gooey. Everybody play the D-Show. Betty and Dumbo, Fantasia, Old Yeller,
Sebastian, Sarabi, Space Mountain, Cruella,
Bill and Gaston and that big hairy fella. Everybody play the D-Show. Try questions, try a bunch, even if it's just a hunch. Don't know if the answer is false or true, just try a little bibbidi-bobbidi-boo. Bibbidi-bobbidi-bibbidi-bobbidi-boo. Mowgli,
Mad Hatter,
Buzz Lightyear and Gru.
lots of Prince Charmings, but who goes with who?
That's Cinderella's the one with the shoe. Everybody play the D-Show. Sleepy, Sneezy, Sarah, Snow White, and the rest. Join the fun, come be our guest. Just ask Pocahontas, Perdita, and Pooh. It's a supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. From Disneyland Paris to Tokyo. Time to show us what you know. Ready, set, here we go. Everybody play the D-Show. Hi, diddly-dee, chimp, 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 shree. Everybody play the D-Show.
With no further ado, I present your hostess with the mostest.
Hello! Before we begin, it's time for a D-Show tip. Cheer, shout, and applaud as loud as possible when playing the game. It doesn't really help your score, but it burns calories and makes the D-Show not only a good source of entertainment, but also an excellent way to improve your cardiovascular fitness. Hang on to your hats and glasses and your pants. Here come the categories for round 1. 1967. Groovy. Toontown. I went to the bank in Toontown, but I was overdrawn. Ha! Nana. Nana, nana, nana. Choose away. In 1967, the studio's 19th animated classic was a wild blockbuster. Let's join Baloo and Mowgli in these questions about the Jungle Book. This question's worth 1,000 D-Bucks. Trust in me. Look deep into my eyes and name the hypnotic python that almost put the squeeze on Mowgli. D-Bucks are yours. Kaa, a chilling performance by Disney legend Sterling Holloway. You'll be playing for 2,000 D-Bucks. Mowgli's adoptive father, Akela, had a tail, walked on all fours, and was a little long in the tooth. What was he? Panther. That was Bagheera. He was very sophisticated, but wrong. Huh, I thought this one was easy. Wolf. That's why Mowgli was a man cub. This is the D-Show spin cycle. 3,000 D-Bucks. Listen closely to Baloo and you might get a clue.
When you pick a pawpaw or a prickly pear,
Ow!
and you prick a raw paw, well, next time, beware. Don't pick the prickly pear by the paw. When you pick a pear, try to use the claw. But you don't need to use the claw when you pick a pear of the big pawpaw. Have I given you a clue?
Next time you pick a prickly pear, what should you try to use? Swell choice, the claw. Of course, you don't need to use the claw if you pick a pear of the big pawpaw. I interrupt your regularly scheduled program to bring you a D-Show bonus round. Come on, it's time to take a spin at character mix-ups. 3 wheels, thousands of combinations, and only you can put it all together. I'll give the character wheels a spin at the start of the game. When you spot a single character that can be pieced together, buzz in, grab the mouse, and click the wheel cranks to line up the mixed-up character. Do it before the clock runs out and the D-Bucks are yours. Get mixed up and it's anyone's chance to steal. Spin away. Buzz in, Willie. Red, grab the mouse. Quick, click on the wheel cranks to line up the character. You have 15 seconds. You You got it together. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bring on the next puzzle. Did you see it? I'm getting dizzy. There it goes. Red, grab the mouse. You have 15 seconds. 5 seconds. You made that look easy. Wow. See if you can get the last puzzle together. I shouldn't have had that burrito for lunch. Whose feet are those? Oh, I need some fresh air. Last chance. Red, grab the mouse. You have 15 seconds. Looks like you know your heads from the tails in this game. Unbelievable. It's time to return. This is more nauseating than the teacups. 1943. Oh, look, another year. Let's go fly a kite right after the D show. Toontown. So, what looks good? It's 1943. Walt Disney releases his 6th animated feature. It's south of the border fun. It's 4 films in one. It's Saludos Amigos. Answer this, and to your score I'll add 3,000 D-Bucks. Oh, the life of the Argentinian cowboy, especially if that cowboy is El Gaucho Goofy. What critter was Goofy trying to rope in his section of Saludos Amigos? Correctamundo. Ostrich. As I recall, Goofy was not quite successful. The next question is valued at 1,000 D-Bucks. Saludos Amigos was inspired by Walt Disney's goodwill trip to this continent. Yes, South America. When you see the movie, you'll get to see lots of footage of Walt and the artists on their trip. Just look at it flip. 2,000 D-Bucks. Olé! Hats off to this Brazilian jitterbird who gave Donald a crash course in the samba. Panchito. He was the third of the 3 caballeros, but that's another movie. Could have won with Jose Carioca. Look at that parrot dance. How about these categories? Toontown. Nana. Let's go fly a kite. Your choice. Nana was nursemaid to the darling children in Peter Pan, but here you'll answer questions about everyone's favorite nanny, Mary Poppins. Answer correctly and you'll win 2,000 D-Bucks. Need a nanny? Make a list. But what didn't Jane and Michael Banks put in their advertisement for the perfect nanny? Red is right! Never play pool. Rack 'em up, Mary! And stop! 3,000 D-Bucks! If you've got nothing to say, you can always say this special word. But can you spell it? Superfragicalisticexpialidocious. I don't think so. You're not going to believe this. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. It's the biggest word you've ever heard. You could win 2,000 D-Bucks. Mary Poppins blew all the other nannies away, but she couldn't stay forever. How long did she promise the bank's children she would stay? A fortnight. How long is that? You'd have won with Until the Wind Changed. Don't you love us anymore, Mary Poppins? Congratulations! You made it to the halfway mark. Let's check the scores. Your score shows that this could be your Disney afternoon. Oh, you've made it to round 2, where the D-Bucks are double. Let's see the remaining categories. Toontown, the Disney afternoon. Office antics, a cappuccino run, fun at the copy machine. Let's Go Fly a Kite. Lead the way. Let's Go Fly a Kite was the fantastic finale for Mary Poppins. But here, it's all about another fantastic kite flyer, Ben Franklin. Big D-Bucks, big D-Bucks. 2,000 D-Bucks! Ben Franklin and Mark Twain host the centerpiece of World Showcase at Epcot, named the truly astonishing 29-minute show. Disney's America. That was an historical theme park concept, and now your D-Bucks are history. You should have picked The American Adventure. It spread its golden wings for the first time on October 1st, 1982. Spin it, Mama! 4,000 D-Bucks! Ben Franklin's kite was struck by lightning and he lived to tell about it. This Disney villain wasn't so lucky. Which villain was jolted by a bolt? Gaston. Nope, he cashed out with a nasty fall. Look out below! And I thought this one was easy. The Wicked Queen. Zapped her all gone, it did. Concentrate, concentrate. Big D-Bucks, and stop! 6,000 D-Bucks! Behind every great man, there's a mouse. It's shocking, but the ideas behind Ben Franklin's inventions sprang from a church mouse named Amos, named this 1953 featurette. Swell choice, Ben and Me. Revealed that a mouse was responsible for bifocals, the Franklin stove, and the discovery of electricity. It's always mice with Disney. Hold everything. It's time for a D-Show bonus round. Here's an animated game I call Cell-O-Vision. All you have to do is buzz in when the character cell matches the background painting. Make the match and win 1,000 D-Bucks. Mismatch anytime during the game and it'll cost you 1,000 D-Bucks. Finger on your buzz-in key. Roll 'em. Oops. Got it! Look for clues. Oops. Match! Got it! Match! Oops. Found it! Feel free to... Oops! Found it! Found it! Got it! Found it! Match! Tiki 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 tiki. Oops. It's time to return, if you're ready. The Disney Afternoon. Toontown. Anything tickle your fancy? You know the tunes live in Toontown, but do you know how they're made? Let's find out with these questions about the art and science of animation. Flip away. 2,000 D-Bucks. You can watch one in under 2 hours, but if you want to make one, it will take a little longer. On average, how long does it take to craft a Disney animated feature? Bingo! 4 years. Isn't that just amazing? And the question is worth 6,000 D-Bucks! Animators put down the lines, and this department fills them in. Name the place cells go for a little color. Correctamundo! Ink and paint. Colorful and correct. Spin away! Oh, this part is so exciting. 4,000 D-Bucks. You'll be seeing spots, but pay attention to the lines.
See, what did I tell you? It's one of his tricks. Lucky, get down.
In 1961, the animators on 101 Dalmatians were lucky enough to use a new process. Name the office dynamo that gave this scene its rough look. Mimeograph. Ooh, that would be rough. Does this ring a bell? Xerox machine. Definitely gave this film its rough look. Looks like we're down to the last category. The Disney Afternoon entertained millions of kids in the 90s, but here, it's all about the original Disney Afternoon, the Mickey Mouse Club. Flipping for D-Bucks. 2,000 D-Bucks! In the 50s, kids raced home to spend their afternoon with Annette, Cubby, and the rest of the kids. But who were the only grown-up Mouseketeers? Walt and Roy. No, those were the Disney brothers. The right answer is right here. Jimmy and Roy. And you may remember that Roy was the big Mouseketeer. The next question is worth 4,000 D-Bucks. In 1994, ears were out and cool was in. What was the hipper-than-hip version of the Mickey Mouse Club called? Yes, MMC. Stands for Mickey Mouse Club, get it? Huh? This is my favorite part. 6,000 D-Bucks! Don't you just love the 70s?
It's showtime! Get up and go time! It's showtime! No fear, no time! It's showtime! With the mouse and cheese! Nita! Todd! Shantae! Scott! Mindy! Allison! Angel! Kelly! Curtis! Lisa! Pop! Julie!
Mickey Mouse roll call count off now. Who wasn't one of the new Mouseketeers? Got it, Blair. You might be thinking of Lisa Welchel, who later played Blair. Looks like it's time for that defibrillator, the round that separates the mice from the men. Sometimes it's hard to tell the truth. Just ask Pinocchio. Especially during the defibrillator. It's here you'll have 60 seconds to tell me whether 15 Disney facts are true or false. The first player to answer correctly will be awarded 2,000 D-Bucks. If your answer is incorrect, you'll lose 2,000 D-Bucks. And remember, there's no time to waste. Answer as soon as you spot a truth or a fib. Press your buzz-in key if you think the fact is the truth, or press the key to the right of it if you spot a fib. Mickey, give me 60 seconds on the clock. The blue fairy helped Ariel become human. President Clinton provided the voice for his audio animatronic figure in the Hall of Presidents. King Stefan is Sleeping Beauty's dad. Mike Jitlove is Major Effects. Briar Rose is the name of Sleeping Beauty's castle. Seal Island won an Academy Award. Sykes is the villain in Oliver and Company. In the 1950s, Autopia guests were issued special driver's licenses. Guests can swim with live barracuda in Typhoon Lagoon at Walt Disney World. John Lee Johann was an original Mouseketeer. Pinocchio's ears grew when he told a lie. Snow White takes place in Bakersfield, California. Madame Medusa keeps 2 crocodiles as pets. Guests must remove their shoes before entering Tokyo Disneyland. Bouncing is what tiggers do best! That was the last one! And your score is tremendous. Just look at all those zeros. Congratulations! Make sure to join me again for more Disney fun and games. Until then, remember what Monstro said to Pinocchio. Hey, Toothpick! See you real soon, right here on The D Show.
Salagadoola,
Salagadoola,
Menchkaboola,
Menchkaboola,
Hakuna,
Matata, Hakuna Matata.
Hi-ho, hi-ho. Mickey and Minnie and Donald and Huey,
Pluto and Goofy and Dewey and Louie, Epcot and Toontown and Flubber, that's gooey. Everybody play the D Show. Bambi and Dumbo, Fantasia, Old Yellow,
Sebastian, Sarabi, Space Mountain, Cruella,
Belle and Gaston and that big hairy fella. Everybody play the D Show. Try a question, try a bunch, even if it's just a hunch. Don't know if the answer is false or true, just try a little bibbidi-bobbidi-boo. Bibbidi-bobbidi-bibbidi-bobbidi-boo. Mowgli,
Mad Hatter,
Buzz Lightyear and Gru.
lots of Prince Charmings, but who goes with who?
That's Cinderella's the one with the shoe. Everybody play the D Show. Sleepy, Sneezy, Sour, Snow White, and the rest. Join the fun, come be our guest. Just ask Pocahontas, Perdita, and Pooh. It's a supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. From Disneyland, Paris to Tokyo. Time to show us what you know. Ready, set, here we go. Everybody play the D Show.